Good afternoon, everyone. Ron with Pederson's Classics. Just wanted to come over to the shop and give you a quick peek at, we'll call them some coming attractions, a couple low mileage vehicles that are in the beginning stages, maybe mid stages of being completed. Not every car we get is in mint condition naturally. Some people might pass up due to condition, but when it's the right car and or the right miles, we like to bring those into inventory and kind of do a little makeover on them and take them to the next level so that extends the life, extends the desirability of these cars. They're becoming harder and harder to find. This particular car here is a 1973 Cadillac Eldorado 500 cubic inch V8, 14,000 original miles. But might make this car questionable in some people's opinion. It's got some faded paint on the hood, the roof. It was out in the sun quite a bit. Luckily, it hasn't affected the vinyl top or the dash panel or the seats. But we've got a mileage trail, almost a folder full of documents to prove the miles, as well as it coming from a family that I believe the majority of its life was owned by this family. The other things that don't lie is mechanical condition, drivability, and just frankly the interior condition of this car. It is 14,000 miles. It just wasn't fortunate enough to be a garage queen all of its life, but that's not taking anything away from it. Certainly affects the value as far as if the paint was indicative of a garage queen, but they're only original ones, folks, so we don't send them off and try and restore cars and resell them. We've done a few things, and there'll be a few more things done to this car. The vinyl top was a little bit spotty. We did have that re-dyed the proper color of the car. It actually is in very good shape, a little dry due to the sun, but there's no cracking, as you would expect with a lot of sun. It's actually in very nice shape now. We'll be doing some touch-up on the paint. Interior, we've got a clock that was sent out in the dash to get repaired. We'll do some dressing on the engine to kind of get it brightened up. But again, this is a car worth taking it to that level. And it will be in somebody's collection, and it may not be the one that wins the award at a car show, but find another one that's 14,000 miles. Patina is actually not a bad thing, but it does show the originality of the car, and that is worth quite a bit as well. Not full of rust at all, no holes. There is some slight bubbling in some areas that would be conducive to some rain and or things out, throughout the last 54 years. Paint is mostly all original from what we can tell. The bright work on this car is just amazing. A little bit dirty from some water spots, but that's all original, folks. The engine bay, doesn't matter if it's 4,000 miles or 40,000 miles, there's going to be some age in there. When you see these cars on Bring a Trailer, and I've had them as low as 100 miles on them, and they show the valve covers glistening as freshly painted as they were new, they don't last that way. They don't look that way after 45, 50 years. Even if the car is started once every couple months, condensation, moisture build up on those valve covers. The paint, as I've mentioned before, is not much better than the quality of paint that you used to use to paint your model cars. Big difference from the outside paint on these cars. So we believe to keep the car original, show the patina, is worth a lot in the history of the car. If we're trying to get all the money like some of those folks have done, they'll repaint those valve covers as an example, make that engine look new when that really is not accurate. It's just not. But that's okay. They're getting all the money for them. We'll let you see the inside of the car. Here's the driver's seat. And again, indicative of 14,000 miles. Buzzer still works. Show the odometer here, 14,036. The heating system still works on this car, climatic control, which they usually stop long ago. Headliner's in great shape. Back seat area, let me get that opened up, is just beautiful. I mean, look at the stainless on this ashtray. The lighters still work. Original floor mats are in this car. Even the stainless on the outside sill plate has still got a nice shine to it. Most of the time they don't. Most everything on this car works. It purrs like a kitten and it drives like a 14,000 mile car should. Doors are perfect. Again, this one's not been detailed. We're probably close to halfway through what we're doing. There's the roof I'd mentioned about the sun damage. And again, they're only original ones, folks, so that's the reason this car is being left that way. We will have the buffing done and make the paint do everything it should, but original striping on the car. We do have a sticker from 1979 for a state inspection. It does have, as I mentioned, documents to back up the miles. All the lights on this car, it's just amazing how bright all of the or I should say the plastic, the covers of the lamps. It's funny how the camera can change the color, but all of the plastic lenses are just what you expect. That's one thing when you get a car with low mileage that's not been abused and through all of the thousands of miles of debris and road grime, all of that. These just have a crispness about them that verifies what we've been talking about. Bottom side of the car is very nice, which you'd expect for 14,000 miles, 500 cubic inch V8. Close the hood on it. And just an absolute dream to drive. Oops. Oh, it looks like I got the latch on there. An actual absolute dream to drive. 73 Cadillac Eldorado. Next one up is a 1971 Lincoln Mark III. This is 55,000 original miles. That is documented on the title, folks. When we got this car, it was pretty tired. It didn't have the care that it should have had. The reason why we've done what we've done with it, we had it buffed, had some touch-up done. Not a perfect car by any means, not going to win you a car show either. Has some paint flaws in here. Had some rust showing in there from that rear air grill. Just had that touched up and painted to prevent it from getting any worse and to continue with the car being as original as possible. We could send either one of these out and have the bodies restored with new paint, but it's just not what we're trying to do. Patina is a good thing on some of this original stuff, and again, they're only original ones. This is a pretty rare car. It is black on black with burgundy leather. Highly optioned, and I mean highly optioned. I don't think there's an option it doesn't have. The most important option, it's one of 2,000 made in 71 with a sunroof, and it works. One of 2,000 made in 71 with a sunroof. I don't think there's another option it doesn't have. Some of the more highly optioned cars had dual power seats. This one does. This one has the climatic heating and air conditioning. AM, FM. Does have cruise. Does have a headlight automatic dimmer. This does have the recirculation, delay wipers. It does also have, I believe, rear defog on the car. Yep, it's rear defog car. The vinyl roof, the interior headliner is a little bit tired in some spots. There's your rear defrost. But a really nice color combination. This one's got a little time left on it before we're going to be able to get it ready for photo shoot. But again, a 1971 Lincoln Mark III factory painted pinstripe. Still sitting on the fenders, just like it was new. And we have some documentation. Like I say, the title shows actual miles on this car. That comes with it. We put brand new tires on it. They were mismatched and weather checked. Did find what would be very correct 3/4 inch white wall tires. And that's very, very close to being correct for 1971. Let's see exactly what the odometer shows on this car. Buzzer on this one even works, same as the Cadillac. 66,291, sorry, 66,291. Bottom side of that car looks also very, very nice, indicative of the lower miles. It's not full of a bunch of rust. You're going to have some road grime, some age, some redness on things that weren't painted from the factory, but it's not rusty and nothing compromised by age or miles on this car underneath. It's very solid. Both this and the Cadillac are both very solid. Power rear antenna again. Lots of options on this car that just weren't standards. So biggest option, one of 2,000 made with a power sunroof, and that is rare. So this is one coming up here soon too. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a coming attractions of a couple vehicles we have in the shop at the moment being worked on. Any questions? If you want to put a deposit down, hold one of these, you're more than welcome. We won't be discussing price at the moment. We do have to come up with an actual number on both the cars, but if somebody's interested and wants to have their name on one of them, that's certainly a possibility. Pederson's Classics, 605-213-3100, or pedersonsclassics.com. Appreciate you taking the time to look today, and don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel, pedersonsclassics.com. Have a great day and a Happy New Year.